You know the album is good when you are on YouTube trying to see how other people react to it. And let me tell you, my friend, that feeling is real. And it's true that you just listen to something that is beautiful and it has changed your life forever. I had goosebumps from the first song till the last song while listening to Utopia. I cried, I went crazy in just an hour. The last time I felt like this was with Donda and CLB. Pink Tape with Uzi almost came close, and also Kendrick with Mr. Moran and the Big Stepper. Utopia is a beautiful album, man. Let's dive into it. So let's start by breaking the track list down. The album has 19 tracks, of which, in my personal opinion, I wish Mafia would have fit this album. The album is divided into 4 groups, of which each group consists of almost same vibe but with different interpretations. The first group consists of the intro track Hyena, Thank God, Modern Jam, My Eyes, and God's Country. And boy, let me tell you, this is heavy. This group is more experimental, well-produced, solid, and mainly pure rap. Travis rap is ass off on this one, bro. If you like Travis because of ASTROWORLD, I'm telling you, this is not for you at all. This is almost a combination of All Farah and Rodeo, but concisely executed, produced and orchestrated. I wouldn't be shocked if this part was the one that Travis was working on when he was with Rick Rubin.
Cool. That's really good.
That's like probably like the second beat I made on the album.
Things you can try, and I don't know which one's best. It's more like an experiment. What's it like if either you get rid of the first One Life section? Maybe a more drastic change is better, but I don't know until I hear it. And usually with each of these changes you make, then when something happens that you like, then you got to listen to the whole thing again. Are there any other opportunities for change? Any other opportunities where more space will feel good? But I love, the beat is great. It's really good. It's really good.
He's rapping like his life depends on it. And I'm happy he took this route because I couldn't think he can top Stargazing as one of his best intros ever for me. But with Hyena, he killed all the expectations, and just from the listen, I immediately realized that we might be into something new, totally different from ASTROWORLD. I was shocked and happy at the same time that my mind is not on ASTROWORLD anymore. From this group, the song My Eyes is literally the best one, even though it kills the mood literally to a 0 because it comes after Modern Jam. But the risk really paid off for Travis because it's beautiful. The sample part was short, but damn, the transition and the second part is amazing. It almost gave me the SDP interlude last part from Birds in the Trap. Then definitely Modern Jam is the second best song from this group. It sounds like a Kanye, I am a god, I know, But I think those Travis talking gave this song more life and dance vibe, and Tizo vocals were good and never expected that collab at all, God's Country, even though I had already heard it as he previewed the song on some show, it sounds good, and thank God too. So the second group consists of Sirens, Meltdown, Feel, and Del Resto. In this group is more modern. It has that ASTROWORLD and Birds in the Trap feel into it, with songs like Meltdown being kind of like a sicko mode replica, but with a lot of delivery twist into it. Sirens is just a bridge, of which you can say it's an interlude, so to speak, separating the first 5 songs, which were totally just a rap and more grimy beats. Meanwhile, on this group, from the song Meltdown, this is where Travis doesn't seem to take himself serious as of the first group. He now dives deeper into one of his favorite trap-heavy beats and melodic rap, and he literally tags along Drake on this journey, and they literally do it again. Drake, even though kind of this someone again, his flow is different, and his voice sounds good, and at least this time around, Travis' performance stood at the top, and the Drake dissing Pharrell, I didn't like it. And the fact that Travis is rapping so heavy that he's all over every song. It was a beautiful thing to see, because on ASTROWORLD, he kind of was carried by features, but on this album, it's a different story. The Fiend with Playboi Carti, god damn it. Wow. What they did on that song, it's so beautiful. It's the feeling I got when I listened to Sicko Mode the first time, the transitions, the delivery, the beat, oh my God. And with Fiend, I really got the same feeling that I had when I heard Sicko Mode. And Fiend, it takes the trophy. The way the bass of the song bounces in my ears is so smooth, man. It's not harsh and rough. You will think the two will want something that is hard since they look like they are addicted to range. This is definitely has to be the biggest highlights from the album for me. Sicko Mode holds the title, but Fiend takes it. The Cardi deep voice got me shook. I'm happy that DJ Scheme and Skepta, they cleared the rumor, because the whole time the song was playing, I thought that was not Cardi. And I didn't want to go to look at the credits to ruin the album. And after those two rage trap songs, the album kind of off slows down the moods with Del Resto, and we are introduced to Bon Iver and an artist none other than Beyonce. I never thought such collab could happen at all. It turned out good, but it's hard for me to appreciate the song coming from listening to Fiend. It's so hard, because in Fiend I was just going crazy. And then now transitioning to Del Resto, it doesn't hold, bro. It doesn't compete. Then the song I Know literally slows down the tempo of the album and stands out as most effortlessly good Travis song. You can compare this with 10% Tamed from ASTROWORLD if you want. The song just goes in, and his verse and rap, yeah, it's good. He's not boring. You just keeps on wanting more, and he do deliver. It's good as it prepares us to shift to the third group now. On the third group, it starts off rough with the song Utopia Twins, and oh man, this keeps growing in me a lot. And like we heard from the previous songs, Travis was all over the song, and he even tagged along Rob 49, going back and forth. And after that, we got the 21 Savage verse, of which at this point, I just don't see him stop. He's on a streak, man. He can't be stopped. And Travis comes back around and proving to us that on this album, he does not want to be carried by features at all, again. And it's amazing. In my opinion, this will have fit to be in a second group. I don't think Del Resto is fit enough to be in the second group, but rather Utopia Twins, And we get to Circus Maximus with the Sway Lee and The Weeknd, of which it didn't surprise me enough, as it was literally the cut and paste from Kanye West again, from the song Black Skinhead from his album Releases. And it didn't matter if The Weeknd and Sway Lee were there, it just didn't save the song, man. And we go to the song Parasil with Young Lean and Dave Chappelle, which also acts as a bridge and interlude. It's like more self-introspective song. And after that, we get back into groove with a song called Schizo with Young Thug. And the first 3 or 2 minutes of this song, it's just all over the place, man. And Young Thug verse, it just doesn't do it for me. And this is the first time whereby I felt the feature didn't perform good. The second part, where we get a beat switch through the last part, that's where I felt like the song was better, and it would have been better if they went with the last part and excluded the first. Then he closes the group with Lost Forever with West Side Gun, and the song was previously previewed on 2022 Billboard Music Award, but without West Side Gun verse. Kanye influence comes up again also on this song. At first, I thought it sounded like Keep My Spirit Alive, but then I've realized that it actually sounds like Good Morning from Kanye West's Graduation album. The fourth group, on the other hand, is kind of off split into 2 parts, where we get 2 groovy songs, which are Love and K-pop, and the last 2 are more introspective and act as outro of the album. The song Love with Kid Cudi is a bop, and Cudi contribution here is absolutely good, just that it's short, and I was expecting an outro from Cudi humming, but nothing. We didn't get it. And K-pop, on the other hand, it seems to sound almost better, but it just stands out as one of the songs that seems to be weak to compete with other songs here. And I'm not going to talk about it as I've already reviewed the song. And then we get to Telekinesis. Holy shit. God damn it. I had my moment of weakness while listening to this song. I'm not going to lie. Future sounds amazing in this song. Caesar comes at the end and she baptized the song. And for me, it felt like it will have been the best way to close the album. And also, even on the Caesar part, she interpolates Drake Marvin Room song, and damn, she really ate that. Everyone here did the assignment, and I prefer this version, of this song, other than the future sounds with Kanye. The last song on the album, called Till Further Notice, with James Blake and 21 Savage, produced by Metro Booming. It felt like it was just one of those leftovers from Spider-Verse album. Also here, Travis still performs, and James Blake also contributes one of the best vocal, and the production also is on point. But as for 21 Savage verse, it was unnecessary. But we know where there's Metro, there seems to be 21. It works, but here 21 was unnecessary. So now I'm gonna jump into the best songs for the album for me. Definitely there's a lot, but the top one is definitely Fiend with Playboy Cardi, My Eyes, Telekinesis, Utopia Twins, and Meltdown. Those are like my favorite at the moment. Maybe it will change, I just don't know which way to start anymore, but I really love it. The worst songs on the album for me, Del Resto and K-pop. I see myself playing K-pop just for Travis part, but Del Resto is not clicking with me currently. I had a lot of best moments while listening to the album, and it definitely met the expectations and even exceeded them to some degree. And I will give this album 8 out of 10 as my first album I've ever reviewed. What do I expect from Travis after this performance? It's nothing. He can go on a 2-year tour. I don't care. I'm happy with what I have right now. And I wish he now tries to push Cactus Jack artists. The albums and their latest music is not clicking as it's supposed to, since you will think that Travis might help them narrate and produce their albums. So yeah, that's my review for Utopia. Share your opinions on a comment down below. How did you feel about the album? See you on the next video. Have a nice day.